times, dude, that makes me a happy boy. I live! I live! Poggers, I live! Anything that'll help against spirits. Exactly, dude. Fuck spirits, man. Anything that'll help against spirits, I'm down with. What you drinking with that cuppy? Coffee. Drinking some coffee, my friend. Some good old caffeine, you know? Another Billy, Pog. Oh, fuck me, dude. Hello. I don't think I have anywhere to go. I might be dead. That was a really unfortunate time to run into old Bildo. He's an M1 Billy! How you could have chainsawed me? Well, you know what? That's fine. You fucked up. You could have chainsawed me so easily right there. Like, I was actually in such a bad spot. There was no pallets around at all. And this Billy just decided to have mercy, I suppose. Why did I not get a fastball? I think I missed the window. I like missed. I think I hit beside the window. I am bad. Wow, am I bad. Oops. Oopsie. Can you give me your gamers, please? Sure. What are your thoughts on someone defaulting to playing Spirit because they feel like survivors bullied them into playing it? That's kind of a difficult question to answer. I feel like it sounds like they are refusing to get better instead of like taking the losses and just trying to use it to improve and get better. It sounds like they're just trying to take like the easy route. But at the same time, I also don't blame people for taking the easy route, you know? Like, again, I say this all the time. Like, it's like if you have the option of doing choice A and struggling your ass off and things being really fucking difficult and hard, or taking choice B and being successful without barely any effort, like, you're most likely just going to take choice B every time, right? Like, that's just smart. Like, of course you are. So I don't blame people for doing it, but at the same time, like, it makes me sad because I don't think it's necessary. Like, I don't think you need to play Spirit. I think you could just get better with other killers, but I also don't blame people for doing it. Like, you know? Does Eruption work with Surge? No. Spirit's not a free win? Yeah, I know it's not a free win, but it's a much easier win than a killer like, I don't know, than like pretty much any other killer, honestly. And like, you can say the same thing applies to people that like camp and tunnel too. Like, I think camping and tunneling is the same boat. I think a lot of people like tunnel survivors and hard camp people because they find that in a lot of situations it gives them basically like really, really easy wins. And like, again, I don't blame them for doing it. It makes sense. Like, if you have a certain like killer plus technique combo that works and that you can win consistently with, of course you're gonna do it, right? Like, people play video games because they want to win most of the time. So like, it makes sense that you'll do what will make you win. Oh, he has the ultra rare. Interesting. But at the same time, it also makes me sad because I just like to me, it's not really like a player problem. Like, I don't think it's like a problem with like the people and like their mindsets. I think it's more a problem with the game. I think if the game design is set up in a way where people are defaulting to things that are like not very fun because they're easier, then I think that's just a game problem. I talk about this all the time, but I think it's a big thing with the game. What do you do in your downtime other than streaming? I honestly play video games off stream. Play video games, chill, watch other streams. I don't really have very many hobbies, honestly. What do you think about the survivors at DC as soon as they realize they're facing a spirit? I'm torn about that one too, dude. I'm like super torn about it. Part of me like sees where they're coming from, and I'm like, all right, I get it. Like, if you're not having fun against the killer, like you play video games to have fun, and if you're like in a game where you're not having fun, then I guess I get it, right? Like, I guess I get the whole like, I just want to go to a game where I'm having fun. I think it's really selfish, but I get it, you know? But at the same time, I do think it's really selfish, and I think it's shitty, especially if you're like solo queuing, or you have like random teammates on your team that aren't like playing with you. Like, maybe if you're like a 4-man and all 4 of you DC, and you're just like, all right, we'll just go next, and like the killer can go next and find a group of people to play with that aren't us. But if you're like solo queuing or playing with even one single random, then like you're fucking that person over, right? Like what if they're like really trying to grind their rank and pip up, you know? And then you just DC and you're like, well, they're fucked now. Like it's really shitty. So I don't know. Like I get it, but I also still think it's shitty. And I feel like if like certain characters in the game will literally just make you disconnect, then I almost feel like you should just not play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if, like, for instance, I know I keep going back to Overwatch, but Overwatch is just such an easy example to make references to, because I know that, like, almost everyone knows that game. Like, what if, hypothetically, every time I played Overwatch and I played against, like, a Mei, I just rage quit? Like, in comp or something, you know? Like, I was playing comp, and every single time I fucking go against a Mei, I just rage quit. I'm like, dude, I just hate Mei so much that if anyone picks Mei at any point, I just leave. You know? And it's like, why are you playing? Like, what? Like, why are you playing if, like, someone choosing a character can just ruin your game so much that you don't even want to play anymore? Like, you should probably just find a game that you actually like. Like, it sounds like you just don't like the game, and maybe you should find a game that you actually like, you know? So, I don't know. I think the only time that it's okay is if you're in, like, a full four-man, and all four of you agree to leave. Even then, it's, like, questionable, but I think it's, like, mostly okay, because the killer can just go find another game, especially if killer queues are short. Like, if killer queues are short, because the only person that you might be fucking over there is the killer if you make him go back and wait in queue. But that's it. Like, you're not fucking over any, like, random teammates or anything. That guy just got dick, dude. He got fucking dicked. Absolutely dicked. I mean, I agree with you, Susie Love, but still, my point is if you don't like a character so much that you're going to DC and fuck people over, then I think you shouldn't play the game. Like, if you dislike a character that much that you refuse to play against them, that's kind of different. Like, I dislike Spirit. I dislike Spirit and Slinger. I dislike a lot of killers in this game. But I'm not necessarily going to DC against them. I think there's a difference between, like, disliking somebody and literally refusing to play, you know? And that's kind of my point. Like, if you're literally refusing to play, then I think that's when, like, the, like, disliking becomes, like, so much that it's a problem, you know? Like, I think at that point, you just shouldn't play the game. Someone on... Yeah, see, exactly, Beast Review. Like, I think those kind of people just shouldn't play the game. That's exactly my point. Like, that's basically similar behavior to, like, how people in DBD act, honestly. It's, like, right in the same vicinity, in my opinion. And it's very obviously, like, baby rage behavior, you know? It's just super selfish baby rage behavior. And I just... Really, man? Did I scare you? Now he's coming over. Look at what you did, Yunjin. Wow, she's committing. I left! No, I left! Oh, not like this. That's fine. He did not play that correctly, so it's all good. What the fuck are you doing? Are you okay? What was that about? I guess I'll save you, but, like, don't do that again, dude. Don't do anything like that ever again. My man is real close to overheating. Whoops. Is there a pallet here? Uh-oh. I think he's so close to overheating that I think I'm safe. I was gonna say, I don't think he can chainsaw me. I think I'm safe. If only we had a teammate there healing. Oh, we did have a teammate there healing. Pog. Most people at DC against me are mad that they got down early and not because of a specific character. Yeah, that's fair. See, again though, like, I still see both sides though. Like, again, I get the idea that, like, DBD has potential to be really fucking fun if you just don't go against, like, certain annoying killers. So, like, if you happen to get one of those annoying killers, it's like, well, I can play out this game, or I could just quit, and then, like, in, like, literally 30 seconds, I can get into another game where I'll actually have a really, really, really enjoyable time. So like, I'm just gonna do that, right? Like, I get the mindset. I get why people do it. And I'm not necessarily saying like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I still think it comes back to a design issue. Like, I think the issue is less with the players and more with the design of the game. I think people are gonna act like people no matter what. Like you can't stop people from doing that kind of shit in any game, because people just want to have fun, right? So like, there's no stopping people from behaving that way. The game just needs to be designed better to the point where there aren't killers that make people feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, killers like Spirit that make people just not want to fucking play the game consistently just shouldn't exist,
Not
you know?
to be sappy, but I found this stream 1 year ago during the worst time of my life, and I just want to thank you for being so wonderful and having such an amazing community.
This wasn't even the door that was open. Fuck, dude. I'm dead. I thought this was the door that was open, but it was not. Honestly, I'll die to a Billy. That's fine with me. Tess, thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And yo, that means a lot, for real. If I can help you at all during like bad times, dude, that makes me a happy boyo. I live! I live! Poggers, I live! Tess, hope you're doing well. Appreciate the motherfucking 1 year, man. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy that you're here too, dude. Spirit isn't even that bad. Twins, on the other hand, I mean, yeah, I think there's a lot of killers that are like that, though, you know?